before we even came into this and you appeared, I started feeling certain things in my head. Dizzy, confusion, foggy mind. And this, like, I saw this once you appeared here and I like zoned in on you, I was like, oh, there's like immense fear here. And it almost made me feel like dementia or something. Like there's something that happened with the mind of somebody that's passed, that's close to you. Would that make sense to you? Or could you understand that there's like something happened, dizzy, foggy mind, not clear, very scared. They were very scared towards the end of their life because I think they weren't understanding what was happening to their health. Did you understand that? Yeah. Okay. Because of this, there's this feeling that she was making you feel, and this is a woman energy, that you were so sad that she had experienced that part of her life, that ending of her life. Like, you now think back to that part of her life and you were just like heartbroken that she had to experience that because of the amount of fear that you saw her going through while these things were happening. And she was showing me, she's like looking back over her life now and those situations that happened. And she's like, I understand why that happened now. Like, so for you to let go of that feeling so upset and sad for her having to experience that, she sees why it happens now, or why it did happen. And she said it was to make sure that she could appreciate the times that were good. And she wants to pass that message to you, to appreciate your good health, to appreciate the good times, because there is a point in life when things will deteriorate, more than likely for most people, right? And so making an emphasis on you appreciating this good health. And what was interesting about this whole thing, that she like showed me all of this, and then she didn't even show me herself yet. This was her just talking to me, showing me things, talking to me. And then a grandmother stepped in. And the grandmother stepped in, she had short hair, a little bit of gray on the hair. She showed me a split second of herself younger, and she's cracking coconuts and cutting up pineapples. And she's showing herself outdoors doing that. Like, that was just something that they did. I don't know if there was like a farm and these fruits were around. And so it's her like doing the labor. She loved doing this. Like, this was a part of her being, was doing this. And then she gave me like a really quick, sharp pain in my chest. I don't know if this has to do with her. I don't know if this has to do with you and you experiencing bouts of anxiety and getting sharp pains in your chest. I'm not sure where that came from. I didn't look into that either. She just gave it to me and I was like, oh, okay, wrote it down. And then she also showed you being really young and being around them, and that you spent a lot of time with them in your younger years when you were like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, you spent time with them and they loved having you around because they loved showing you things. They loved showing you cracking the coconuts and showing you how to farm the food. Like, you were the light of their life when they showed that. She showed me coming up behind you and she places a hand on your shoulder, and that sometimes you feel that every once in a while. And when you feel that, you're like, is that her? Like, you think about it and you second guess yourself when you feel that. But she wants you to know that that is her. Like, that is her. You feel her a lot. Don't second guess when you get that feeling when she puts her hand on your shoulder. That's her being there, comforting you, to let you know that she's still with you and she's still around you. I went to go like close out and tell her bye, and she goes bye, and then she said a word in a language that I don't know that starts with a D. Like, bye, da-da-da-da-da. And then I was like, what? And she was just gone. And I was like, I don't know if this was a nickname for you. I don't know if she spoke another language, but that's how she left it. So,
Kayla, the dementia part, you're connecting with my mother-in-law who got really confused in the end, and it was really sad before her death. And she just has a family full of boys, and they just didn't know how to take care of her. And so I kind of had to step in. So that was her. And then you connected with my grandmother with the short hair, cracking coconuts, cutting pineapples. That's exactly what she did. Farming and family was a big thing. And then the sharp pain was because she died of lung cancer. So yeah, you did great there. And then the part where you said, "Oh, they really loved you," blah blah blah. That meant a lot to me. I've been trying to heal my inner child wounds, and so that helped me a lot. So thank you.